Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Luscious. Now, I plan to talk to y'all about restaurant etiquette and how when you come in the restaurant, if you want a booth, you ought to ask for it first instead of waiting 20 minutes and then being mad. But I ain't gonna talk to y'all about that today. Yesterday, after I got off from work, I decided I wanted me some wings. So I stopped at the wing place, and while I was sitting there was this white man, and he kept looking and looking. So I looked at him and said, "Well, hey, how you doing?" He said, "How are you?" And he didn't ask me what my name was first. He asked me if I had any children, and I said, "Yeah, well, my sons are grown and gone, and as much as I'm 107 years old." But he kept looking and smiling. I said, "Well, you have any?" He said, "Yeah, I got 4 sons." I said, "Wow, 4? How old are they?" And he went to tell me how old they was, and one of them was 3 year olds. And I said, "Well, how old are you?" And stuff. So I told him, I'm married, so you get that off the table. And he kept talking and talking, and he went on to tell me how bad them motherfuckers was. And then he went on to say further and further that he had an ex former adulterous whole wife. His words, not mine. He went on 5 minutes about how she was an adulterous whore. So the clerk kept looking at me, and I looked at her, and she said, "Your wings are ready, your wings are ready." We wanted him to get up and go get them damn wings. So finally he talked and talked, and I wasn't saying nothing. So he said, "Well, what do you think?" I said, "Well, you keep asking me what I think, and I can't get a word in." He said, "Well, go ahead and tell me." I said, "Well, I think children always ought to respect grown folks." And he said, on one hand, how many grown folks they ought to respect. And I said, "Well, what if you get with somebody else?" He said, "That's different." I said, "Okay then." He said, "Well, like I said, we all got our opinions. And I don't think my sons need to respect that adulterous whore." Then he went to the door, stopped, looked at me and said, "It would be nice to have your phone number." And I said, uh, 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 "I don't want to be your adulterous whore number 2." He looked at me with this crazy look, and I thought, see, Randy, that's how come I don't cross that color line. Bubba's crazy as hell. Look at my lips. I got a nigga named He-Man. Oh, did I use the N-word? I'm sorry. I got a man named He-Man. That's another story. I'm going to talk to y'all about that later. But until then, send me your emails. Oprah, call me. I need a plastic surgeon. But the song of the day is Summertime. Not Will Smith, but mine. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. I know I'm so fine. So hush, little baby, don't cry. Holla. This is Luscious signing off. Mwah.